Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got a charity shop haul. I don't know how long this one's been on my shelf. I've been decluttering and sorting out, and I got to the top shelf of my bookcase that's out on the landing where I've got all my books, and I found a couple of hauls that I've not shown. So I'm splitting it between vintage books and everything else, and we're going to do everything else now. So one of the things I've been using for quite a while, so in my charity shop they had a load of mediums, and I've been using the Decapatch, but it was a full bottle and it was £1.75, absolute bargain. So I got that, and there was some Mod Podge as well, also £1.75, which is also an absolute bargain. So yeah, I was very happy with that. And yeah, so this hasn't been used, this has still been on the thing. This was £1.50, and it's it's clear glaze, so thought I'd have a go at that. £1.50, it should have been £3.99 new. So yeah, obviously somebody cleared out the craft room and decided I'm never going to use these, and yeah, bunged them in. So that can go straight away onto my little trolley that I have earmarked for those sort of things, so quite pleased with that. And then I've got a load of laces. Now the first lot, this is new. I bought this in a market. I think I bought this in December, obviously forgot about it. I think it was in the Pannier market in Tavistock. Nice little sticker there, might leave it on. I'll put this. So thank you so much. Oh, so it's not their sticker, it's just a little thank you for purchasing from them. I think these were really reasonably priced. I can't remember. I wouldn't have bought as many if I didn't think they were. So I thought that was nice. I love sort of crochet cotton. So now I have a home for crochet cotton as well, so they can go straight in it. But I liked that. I thought it was a nice colour. Sort of got a vintage vibe going without adding anything. This one, do you know, I'm just gonna open them. Actually, my idea is I've watched some videos for making like faux big reels using loo toilet paper rolls. I say loo paper roll, and then people in other countries that aren't the UK go, what's loo paper? Yeah, we call our toilet the loo, short for lavatory. It's a British thing, I think. So yeah, that's really nice as well. Nice and thick. These were really nice down, you know, page edges and on spines, you know, to frame spine, you know, when you wrap something around it and then you frame it. Yeah, so my idea is to put these all on reels, and I've got an old CD. It's like a cube, 3x3, and I thought, oh, they'd sit in there and they'd look pretty, or in a basket. I hadn't decided, so that's nice as well. So I want things to look pretty in my craft room. I see these craft room tours of things looking pretty. Corey Darman is, you know, hashtag goals on, you know, it's never going to be achieved, but I just love her. Looks so beautiful. So I want decorative things. Mine won't be all matchy and painted nice. That's cute. And yeah, that one, I may as well unravel this one now I've done all the rest. Yeah, so my thoughts are to roll these around so I can see them, because if I don't see it, I don't use it. So got those, so very happy with them. And I'm just going to put those to the side of me, ready to be put away. And then, so they were bought new, and then bought from my lovely crafty charity shop. So one of my charity shops has a top floor that's got a room, and it's all crafting stuff, all sorts of crafting, knitting, sewing, paper crafting, everything. I've got oh, I'm so excited. I've got a little sort of crochet basket coming my way from my friend Janice, and that's going to be a little bin on my desk. Oh, I'm so excited about it. So, oh, I like that. That's really nice. So pretty. And I'm sure that will stain really nicely as well. So stick you down there as well. And then we got, oh, broderie anglais. I absolutely adore broderie anglais. I think it stems from the 80s when it was the tiered skirts. Who remembers tiered skirts? Come on, don't deny it, own it up. Everybody wore tiered skirts and they had petticoat underneath, or if you were like me, you had a false petticoat added to the bottom tier, and you had 80p. That's a bargain for embroidery anglais. And you had sort of around the bottom of your fake petticoat bit of embroidery anglais hanging down below your tiered skirts. And my mum made mine because she was handy, and then I watched her, and then I started making mine. She taught me how to sew. No pattern, just grab a bit of fabric, think, what do I want to make? Cut, 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 sew, sew, sew. You got yourself a unique outfit. And yeah, and I've ever since then I've loved embroidery anglais, and I made my youngest child's christening gown. I wanted it to be a Victorian. I looked in antique shops to buy a Victorian gown, but it was too big. He was £9 10 ounces born, and most Victorian babies weren't that big, so you couldn't get Victorian gown to fit him, and he couldn't wear the family heirloom because again he was too big. He was about 3 months when he was baptized, so it was he'd already grown too much by then, so I had to make it, and I made an embroidery anglais one, and I love it. And yeah, I got this 50p. What a bargain. And so it's one of those things that you put over a jar, maybe some milk or water or whatever, and you've got the beads to weigh it down to stop any flies getting in and that. It's just lovely. Don't quite know how I'm going to use it. I may well take the beads off, and then it's be nice wrapped round the spine. I think if it's on a spine of a book, having the beads on will look a bit bleh. But yeah, I like that. And it was funny, over Easter, one of the churches we were in, at the back of the church, and it had a jug of water, and it had one of these over it. And it was like, oh, I've just bought one of them. So cute. So yeah, liking that. I'm going to put you back in there. That's a really good quality Ziploc bag, actually. So that's super. So yeah, I did do really well with my lace. Look at that. That's gorgeous. 50p. And it's got this lovely detail there in the cotton on the inside with like satin stitching on it. Just gorgeous. So my thoughts are spine of a book. That's what I'm thinking with that one. Just beautiful. So some of my antique books that I've got that have got gorgeous covers, and it won't cover up too much, and you'll be able to still see the beautiful cover, but it'll give it just a nice little bit. I've got 2 of them. It's slightly different. That you've got a little bit more of the crochet. I think that's crochet. And yeah, how lovely. Another 50p bargain. That's our little, it's number 87, vintage and retro. I think it's number 87 because that's the number of the shop on the street. And yeah, so you've got a charity shop, and then you've got this vintage and retro next door, and they're all raising funds for our local hospice. And yeah, it's my favourite place to go. Just go in there and it's just like walking back in time, and there's always something from my childhood in there, and I love it. And then I got this one. How beautiful is that on the edge? I just think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Another 50p bargain. Nice bit of cotton there in the middle. Just love it. Now that could be, if I did a long tall Sally, journal, or I could cut it up and just have little bits, which is what I fancy. Just little bits in the corner, maybe a corner pocket, and you just put that on it. It'd be lovely. That means I've got 4 of them. Love it. Love it, love it. Probably be hoarding for a while, as will this one. Just stunning. Obviously, these were all together and I bought the lot, you know. Why leave it for someone else when I can have it? That's what I think. So again, another beautiful corner there. I'd have to iron it, but that is just absolutely stunning. Lots of work's gone into that. Or this might have been man-made, you know, machine-made. Don't know, but I love it, whatever it is. So that's my little bits of lace. Then what else did I get? Oh, I got some Hampton Court Palace. Oh, I forgot I got this. 12 photographs, 4-year album, 65p. They generally always charge 65p for these, but I do love Hampton Court. We were actually talking about it the other day, and yeah, just lovely, 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 lovely. So I think I might nick some of these for my own scrapbook, where I, you know, for the holiday that we had where we went to visit it. So that is that. I love the little envelopes. I think I'm going to take a pattern off that and make some. Might be winging your way to a freebie near you. That I'm just going to put back up there. What else did I get? Oh, I got this stamp. Get it out. It's only got one of the stamps, so, but that's okay. Right, let's get you out. Oh, great for steampunk. So, oh, these were all free. Oh, this must have been free on a magazine. I've got a few. This is Paper Mania Chronology. I've got a few other bits and bobs from this range. It's a very old range. Obviously, I reckon these things must have been in it at one time. Obviously, whoever gave this away either lost them or wanted to keep them, and just gave away that one in the middle. Love that. Right, I'm going to put you, just going to put you to the side for now. I might bin that, and I'll put that where it belongs. I'm going to bin you, I'll just put you on the floor. Then I got, not vintage, but I just loved it. Little notebook, nice pages, got a date up there. 65p for all that lovely line paper, and I like having different styles of plain paper that could be used as pages in a journal, and I thought that's cheap enough to use. I really like the cover, which is strange because I don't like pink. It reminded me a little bit of the composition notepads that you can buy in the US in like their dollar stores. We don't have those, but I quite liked it. So I thought, yeah, so I've got a little shelf up there of books that have plain pages for journals. So I'm going to shove you up there now. I'm like trying to be organised and tidy, and it's got a home, so let's chuck it in there. And then the last thing for today is this. So this is like faux velvet. Look at the colour it would have been. So obviously it's been on a shelf, and that side's been exposed to the sun, and this side hasn't. Love it. Anyway, that wasn't really the reason why I got it. I got it because it is, each page is this really thick cream card, and then it's got this lovely like glassine like that. So that is why I got it. It was worth the money for that and the card. So I'm just gonna break this up for £1, and I'm gonna separate this out so that I've got lovely card to use. It's kind of like the Manila speak jazz, it's like manila file folders that you can get in the US that you can't get in the UK because they're not this colour. So that was fabulous, I thought. And I'm looking at it, and I haven't been too long, so I'm going to go for it. I am gonna get a little knife, Jez. Can you remember where you put them? Yeah. Well, you didn't remember, did you? You just looked across and they happened to be there. Yeah. So, like I would, cut a book. I'm just gonna cut down there. Gonna take this block out. If I don't do it now, it's gonna go on a shelf and be forgotten about. And I'd rather split it up into card and glassine straight away. Look how easy is that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. And we'll get the other side. Turn off now if you don't want to see. You're not going to see any more bargains. Ooh, there we go. Put you away before you cause damage. Oh, that fell forward. There we go. So, I'm left with this. It's rather large. It's nicely padded. I'm not sure that I can do anything with this. Interested if anybody else has got some ideas. It's made in Italy. So, I'll take the bit of glassine out. I mean, I could use bits of it. There's a bit of me that think maybe I could cut that in half and that could be the cover of a book, front and back. Yes, Jess, you could. Bung this where you bung book pages. And now this should be able to just rip down, and then I can make two piles. One of the glassine. They'll make nice bags, and one of really nice thick cardstock. Now I think that's heavier than 200 GSM. I've got something that's 200 GSM, yeah. So let's pull this in. So it's some butterflies. Oh yeah, it's thicker than that. 250, I'd say. Not quite 300, I don't think. So that's a really nice weight. So yeah, I mean, absolute bargain. And then this lovely glassine will easily make some nice bags out of this. Yep. That'll look nice, and then you can shove in and you can still see through. Yeah. And actually, could you even put them as a page in a journal? That would be nice. And I might even try and print on it and see what happens. It's grainy, it's raised, you can feel it. Slightly smoother on that side, so maybe I'll try and print. Yeah, I'll try and print and I'll get back to you. But there's like loads in there, so I'm going to carry on doing this. And yeah, and I'll bring you a project very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.